company is already controlled by billionaires. That's been the case for a long time, so this is nothing new. The reason today's sale of Twitter is big news, the reason it could turn out to be a pivot point in our history, is that Elon Musk does not agree with the rest of the billionaires in the tech business. Unlike the leaders of Facebook, Google, Apple, Amazon, Elon Musk believes in free speech. He thinks everyone should be allowed to talk, including people who disagree with him. I hope that even my worst critics remain on Twitter, Musk wrote today on his
worst
platform,
critics,
because that is what free speech means. Now that sounds like an entirely
and trust me, I don't judge you
sentiment,
for never watching Fox News.
But in this atmosphere, that is a revolutionary posture.
I totally get it.
Of the 5 companies that control the flow of virtually all information that's consumed by the citizens of this country, Twitter is by far the smallest of the group. But it doesn't matter. One platform going rogue is enough to break the monopoly. That means you now have real options for expressing yourself. Going forward, if you disagree with the administration's latest directive, you get to say so out loud to an audience. So they're up there every day from the podium, the biggest megaphone in the world, commanding you to hate this or that group, lecturing you about who's good and who's evil, as if you're a child and have no right to decide for yourself these things, the basic things. But before today, you didn't have a right to express your disagreement in public. If you had an opposing opinion, or even more dangerous than that, if you had countervailing facts that undermine their storyline, the tech companies would shut you down immediately. It happened to us. It happened to a lot of people, most of whom you've never heard of. Never hearing about those people was the whole point of shutting them down. But that's over. After today, you'll be able to post your dissent in a place where other people might have a reasonable chance of seeing it.
See what I mean?
In other words, you will have a chance to change other people's minds.
Yeah, Frederick
Douglass. White House does every day.
Frederick motherfuck Douglass.
So you just became a little more powerful. The people already in charge just became a little less powerful.
Martin Luther the King.
And it's that profound. Of course, it could change. It's possible that at some point Elon Musk will decide he doesn't really want dissenting views on Twitter. That could happen.
Yes.
Elon Musk can do whatever he wants, just as Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg can do whatever they want and often do. This is the cost to the rest of us of living under a political system that is so dysfunctional it cannot even guarantee the core freedoms it promises its own citizens.
Hell!
And free speech is the first on that list. Why? Because democracy depends upon free speech.
Because that's the fucking deal.
And the irony is, if you'd like to save democracy, you are forced to look outside the democratic system in order to do it. At this point, you have no choice but to put your hopes in the good intentions of an eccentric billionaire.
Yeah.
There's no other option because no one else is.
And that's how you crumble a republic.
So if Elon Musk, we will see how this turns out. But for now, Musk's purchase of Twitter is the single biggest political development since Donald Trump's election in 2016.
Yeah.
It is certainly the most threatening challenge to the corrupt and incompetent leadership
it was.
of this
Remember when
country.
Trump got in?
Now, that may not be obvious
and everybody started doing better across every dynamic.
Certainly understand it.
Oh
my
gosh.
Seen inside Twitter headquarters in San Francisco
whites,
when the Musk deal was
Hispanics,
announced.
everybody had better jobs, everybody had more fucking money. Oh, he was so dangerous. Oh yeah. Remember how all the gun crimes did not go up ever? Ever! During his just pisses me off. Oh, Donald Trump got up there. Oh, really? Was the country that much more racist? Really? No, the country's been racist as it ever was. Donald Trump didn't change fucking shit.
They'd be able to rule without
it got
limit.
better.
You're watching those people
The fucking
actually
unemployment rate
get to talk
of
to.
African Americans in this country under Obama was insane. Because why?
Why those people should never be
It was the Democratic Party. Jesus Christ. White ties,
and thought hate Elon
blue
Musk.
ties,
Not because he's
red
a
ties. I don't
racist,
care what fucking tie you got.
but because they can't control him.
Fucking
They hate
cunts.
him because
Fucking
he
up my
persists
country.
in saying things like this.
Fucking up my country. You bastards.
Well, I think it's very important for there to be an